taking a break to record a video after doing a bunch of editing. That skull is following me around. So a bunch of, yeah, stop looking at me, that's creepy. A bunch of people in the comments and such have pointed out, UD, you're entirely too harsh on the graphics of this game. This came out in 1991. And I realized, looking at that after the fact, that yes, that is true. So probably expecting sprite work on par with, like, Super Metroid or Yoshi's Island would not be fair to this game. I have to say, especially for how early of a Super NES that came out, the whip physics on the Super Nintendo, this is very impressive. I find the whip physics here very, very cool. So I know it's just a minor thing, but still, I wouldn't expect that from a... What generation console was this again? The 5th, I think? I forget. Okay, so these things will turn after I jump on them, I think. Yep, they will. Okay. Somebody else clarified, UD, you can walk over those things just fine. It's just that they turn when you jump on them. And so they do. So am I, like, in the castle proper now? Oh, no. I was, like, in a, kind of a fortress tower thing. And I hope this is, like, less rambunctious than the third part of chapter, or level 3 was, because good God, that was silly. No, so far we're just straightforward platforming. I dangle to you, Sir Stairs. Yeah, these skeletons that throw bones are a persistent thing throughout every Castlevania game ever. That was wonderful! Oh! Try that again. There we go. Like, Simon's hitbox for his feet on jumps is... deceptive, is what I meant to say. Ah, Christ. This is not... Okay. I didn't know the skeleton could jump down from there. Okay. So it's deceptive. Like, I can... It's deceptive in the good way. It's like, I have more traction and more purchase on my feet than I would think so. Like, if I just have, like, the tiniest edge of my toe on the platform, it works, so... Okay, that apparently doesn't happen. I'm really sucking, good God. So I don't know how to deal with that little bit of platforming right there. If it's gonna... I mean, Simon does not recover from a jump instantaneously. Like, look at that. Well, I guess he does. I wonder if he recovers quickly enough that I can get on that platform and off again. Oh, just barely... Oh! God, if I'd been a little bit better, I would have made it. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Ow, he's got like a recovery period. That's hard. Okay. Let's stop here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I figured it out. It can be done just by jumping, but the timing is ridiculous. You have to... You know, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of attempts of this, because I think I make that jump like once every 10 times. The timing is just obtuse. It's really difficult. If I fail too many more times, I may just end up, like, throwing out the footage and recording all my attempts and just throwing out the footage except for the one where I succeeded. Yeah, try that. Attempt number 10. Oh! Oh, I think I glitched into it somehow there. I just discarded 10 attempts off camera to get past that fucking little thing there. That's not good platforming. It was irritating. That was really hard. Like, you have to have, like, this frame-perfect jump, because Simon's got this stupid recovery period when he lands on one of these things, and... See? Ah! There. Just made it over again after a couple of more attempts. I can only imagine how frustrating that must have been for kids who didn't have, like, emulators to work with, when you had to do that on a legitimate Super Nintendo. I thought those things were only supposed to turn over when I jumped on them. Good Christ. So, as I was saying, I can imagine how difficult that must have been for kids with legitimate Super Nintendos who had to go through that section over and over and over again. At least the stage that came up to that part wasn't too hard, too long, but God, that still would have been frustrating. I have to do this bullshit. I don't want to do this. I am so sorry for what I said. This game is not easy. Not now. There. I got up here without dying, and I don't trust myself not to have to do another 10 bajillion attempts on it. Boy, I hope aggravating platforming is not all that this game has to offer, because that would make this one thoroughly unfun experience. Oh, Christ, I have to do this now. Yeah, it's like... Oh, God. The physics of this game don't really work such to let you do that type of platforming reliably. Oh! I'm beginning to fucking hate this. Okay. I can see what's happening here. I was trolled. That's what happened. I was totally trolled. Because Konami did indeed attempt to make a game that was as difficult and frustrating as the original Castlevania, but just doesn't feel like it within the first couple of levels. Those pricks. But anyway, look at this. I'm in a breeze. It's like there's a wind blowing past me. Wait, no, not that! You're not allowed to jump! Oh, Christ, that was close. Okay. Whatever, alright. So let's have a boss. In the first third of the stage, really? That doesn't sound smart. The skull with a tongue. That doesn't make sense. All fleshy tissue besides from bones is supposed to have been removed from you. That's kind of the definition of being a skull. I don't know what I'm doing! And I died. Yeah. I probably could just whip spam him to death, but those debris from the ceiling, I don't know how to take care of those. Shut up. I don't even care. Just die. Go away. Be back. Okay, another attempt on the boss. Lol. Ow. Okay, so he falls right in the middle. How do I avoid those debris? Man, I wish I could slide under these little barriers here. Oh, I can just whip them out, can't I? That's it, just whip spam. That was supposed to be hard, but it wasn't because of... Wait, what? Simon's acting under his own volition there. Was that just a mid-boss? No, by this game's MO, that was the actual boss, and I just gotta go through the rest of the level normally. Oh, boy. Destructible walls. Somebody give me food, please. Also, the boss health bar came back once I'm away from the boss. What? What is happening? I don't understand. Oh no, mode 7 at its worst. Oh god. I'm just gonna stay on this hook for like ever. And then the Medusa heads came out and made that a lie. Okay, moving on. Okay, so... Oh, Christ, alright. Gotta get ready to drop on that platform there and then defend myself from the Medusa heads. But when does the physics of the platform change? Right here, I guess. Okay, can I make that jump over there right now? Oh, no. Besides, what would I even be jumping into? Okay, it's beginning to frighten me. Alright, you know, I wanted a game where I had to take 75 attempts on every single screen. Well, here we go. Fucking ludicrous. Nintendo hard, lol. At least I get to have some fun swinging. Ah! Okay, I'm not gonna make you watch this every time. Now that I'm here at the 90-degree turn, I really don't know what to do. Double hits to kill Medusa heads. Unacceptable. Maybe it's more I can't jump over there. I've tried and I can't get there. So maybe it's more I just have to defend myself from this fucking onslaught until it rotates again. And I wish I had a better whip to do that with. Christ! Ah! Yeah, so I do just have to defend myself on this platform and not get knocked off by the Medusa heads into the spikes. Thankfully, I was wrong. Even the leather whip does one-shot the Medusa heads. I was just wiggling it before, and that doesn't do as much damage. Oh, this would have been... Until you figured this out, this would have been just, like, overwhelmingly frustrating as a kid, I imagine. Because you'd have to go through that shit all over again. It's like the Demon Souls La Mulana problem. Just... Ah! The Demon Souls La Mulana problem, where you have to go through a bunch of challenges over and over again that you've already bested yourself, or bested, in order to earn the right to prove yourself good enough to get another attempt at another challenge that you have not yet bested, and it's a humongous fucking waste of time. And I imagine this game would be beyond upsetting to do in that case. Also, did that pit just down there close itself? No, it didn't. Don't tell me I have to hang here. That doesn't make sense. I can't do that. Medusa heads are going to come again and fucking knock me onto the spikes. Except, no, that's going to come in and knock me onto the spikes. If I don't jump onto it, I'll die! Okay, so I have to jump on that platform at the right time. But if I don't do it at the right time, it's probably going to come and knock me onto the spikes. God. I can imagine some kids breaking their Super NES controllers over this. Yeah, I get it, come on. Impending doom, lol. Oh, so it doesn't knock me onto the spikes, it just stops there. Fine, let's move on. Oh god, more of this? And the stuff falls too, and there's gonna be enemies. Oh god, I don't feel good about this at all. This is effectively an auto-scroller too, because of the way the logs are falling. And yet I have to deal with enemies and... Ah! Also, why am I in a rotating drum? What possible purpose could this serve in a castle? I don't get it. Is this like Dracula's dryer? Does he have an incredible amount of delicates that he needs to have put on a tumble setting for 30 minutes? I mean, Dracula does tend to dress nicely, Symphony of the Night and later. Okay, so I made it. Now what bullshit do I have to deal with? And one of the Bowser Castle, or one of the Children of Bowser Castle levels from Super Mario World. Oh god. These are crushers, aren't they? If I get stuck between them, I'll die. Bats, you know what? You're just not welcome here. Go away. How could one do this? Okay, can I go through now? I know I'm not going to get the right timing on this because this is arbitrary. This is one of those micro-memorized to feel good about yourself kinds of video games. It's the only stuff they had any of the programming capacity to make in late NES days, and apparently they were making the same shit here because they didn't know any better. Come on, Simon, stop being slow. There we go. Okay, through that bullshit. Now what? Can I jump on the top of those platforms? I'm not sure I trust it. Not until I get to a point where I have to. I'm not going to try. Quite scared right now. Can I move that fast? Simon's a slowpoke. I don't think I can move that fast. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, Christ, oh, Christ, oh, Christ, oh, Christ, oh, Christ, oh, Christ. Ah! Oh, my... Oh, my God. Oh, God, I don't have the nerves for this. Well, alright, moving on. I really hope I've already taken on the boss of this level. I don't think I have the spirit for it. Okay, this I can do. This is easy. Until some bullshit level geometry physics that I had no way to anticipate comes out of nowhere and trashes my ass. Yes, this is what throwing axe is for. Vertical attack option. Which I can already throw my whip upwards, so who gives a crap? Dismounting stairs! Ah! Warned you about stairs, bro. There's another boss here, isn't there? Oh, God. Now what? What? The fuck is that thing? A golem? Oh god, I'm not gonna first attempt this. Ah! 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 Oh, come on, die! So close. Ah! Ah! So fucking close. Boss attempt number 2. Just whip spam. That's all. That's how every enemy interaction works in this game, is whip spam. But level geometry is much more dangerous than enemies are. The sad thing is, this boss uses the level geometry as a weapon. Also, he's kind of shrinking in really weird, spastic ways. Okay, every boss battle is just a fight to see who can get the other person's health bar to go down quicker. As long as I maintain a good ratio, I win. What? What the... That shouldn't be fair. After I deal the finishing blow to him, he should die. I should become invincible to stray attacks. Boss attempt number 3. Okay, use a little bit of strategy here. Strategy, so that I don't get hit more than he does. But Simon is so clumsy that it's kind of hard not to get hit by these blocks that are falling from the sky. Unless I stand on the platforms, and it's incredibly easy. Shut up, UD, you don't deserve to talk. Ah! Reactionary noises! Okay, not doing bad, not doing bad. Whip it! Gotcha! Please don't tell me you have a second form. No, you don't. Okay, awesome. Woohoo! Do-do-do-do-do-do. That level was more than I bargained for. I mean, certainly inventive, but again, if you had to do that as a kid, you'd be frustrated at first, but of course you'd come back to it over and over again, and you'd learn to love it, and then you'd feel really good about yourself because, hey, Mommy, I micro-memorized this level. I know how to do everything blindfolded. Alright, that's just about all I have the nerves for right now.